So good morning to all. Good morning to our gorgeous, kind professor, Mrs. Nerissa Malco Beatriz. And so I will be the reporter po for today. So I am going to report Chapter 9, Social Development. So social development. So what is social? So what comes into your mind when you heard the word social? Okay, Ma'am Adeline. Yes po. Okay, so when we say social, it is relating to society or its organization. So, socialization. So, what is socialization naman? So, when we say socialization, this is a continuing process whereby an individual acquires a personal identity and learns norms, values, behavior, and social skills appropriate to his or her social position. So today we are going to discuss, I am going to discuss to you about social development. So socialization is a lifelong process, and social development is about improving the well-being of every individual in society so they can reach their full potential. So by social development, we can understand others' feelings. So socialization is a lifelong process and begins in our families. So whoever you're living with, that is your entire social world. So when you are very young, so yung mga bata, so ang bata, nag-start or yung social world niya, nag-start sa family. So we have here two pictures. No. Okay, so we have here two pictures. Okay, so we have here two pictures. So we have picture A and picture B. So who can compare these two pictures po? Anyone po?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes po, ma'am.
Ayun, yung ano po sa picture A is yung may interaction siya with the kids, with the other kids.
Yes po.
So,
Yes.
nakikita natin na merong interaction sa ibang tao. Pero dun sa picture B, ito yung sinasabi nilang usually ito yung they isolate themselves. Yung tinatawag din nating introvert person. May ganun po, 'di ba?
Yes po, ma'am.
Tapos,
Extrovert tapos introvert.
Yan, introvert and extrovert. Tapos, loner, siya yung tipong tao na hindi siya yung takot sa tao or
Yes po.
pinipili niya na mas maging mag-isa.
Opo. Thank you po, ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am, for comparing these two pictures. So tama po yung sinabi ni ma'am. So yung picture A, it shows socialization, and in picture B, it shows isolation. So dito sa picture A, makikita natin na yung bata, yun nga sinabi ni ma'am, we have two kinds of personality ng tao. We have extrovert and then introvert. So dito sa picture A, so ito yung masasabi nating extrovert. So yung nakikisalamuha sila sa ibang tao, and dito naman sa picture B, ito yung bata na ito yung tipo ng bata na gusto lang mapag-isa. Yung ayaw niya ng hindi siya mahilig sa maraming kasama or ng madami ang kasama niya. So, or maraming kausap or nakakausap. So, ito po yung picture A and picture B. So, I have here po a short video clip Ayan, so it's a story about Anna. So the name of the girl or the little girl is Anna po. So let's watch this short ano po. Wait lang po, baka hindi siya okay.
Sociologist Kingsley Davis's case studies on Anna. In the winter of 1938, a social worker investigated a report of child neglect on a small Pennsylvania farm and found, hidden in a storage shed, a 5-year-old girl. That 5-year-old girl was Anna. She was unwanted by the family she was born into and was passed from house to house among neighbors and strangers for the first 6 months of her life. Eventually, she ended up being kept in a shed with no human contact other than to receive food. Kingsley Davis observed Anna for years after her rescue and wrote about the effects of this upbringing on her development. When Anna was first rescued, she was unable to speak or smile and was completely unresponsive to human interaction. Even after years of education and medical attention, her mental development at age 8 was less than that of a typical 2-year-old. This is a story with both a sad beginning and a sad ending. Anna died of a blood disorder at the age of 10, and Davis's study of how isolation affects young children was only one of many that have shown how a lack of socialization affects children's ability to develop language skills, social skills, and emotional stability.
Okay, so the story is about Anna po. So Anna is isolated po. So naka-isolate po siya sa maraming tao. Okay, so mag-isa lang po siya dun sa dark room. So ano po yung pagkakaiba ng batang laging nasa labas tapos yung batang laging nasa bahay lang? Ano po yung sa tingin niyo po na maaaring mangyari dun sa behavior ng bata? Anyone po?
Yung batang ma'am, usually kapag ina-isolate niya yung sarili niya, hindi nabu-boost yung self-confidence kasi once kasi na introvert yung bata, hindi na de-develop yung niya, socialization skills.
Opo.
Tapos mas magiging mahiyain siya sa ibang tao. Then may fear of may fear of people kasi nga hindi siya sanay na may ibang tao, siya lang. Pero yung the other hand, yung isang bata na palalabas, yung nakikipaglaro sa ibang tao, usually sila talaga yung bibo, sila yung
Opo.
yung yung active ba? Tapos gustong-gusto niyang ma-involve or ma-engage sa mga activities. Hindi siya nahihiya. So the more na mas nagkakaroon siya ng self-confidence kapag nakikipagsalamuha siya sa iba. So it's very important to a child na meron siyang engagement sa ibang tao or sa ibang bata kasi nga mas ma-develop yung self-confidence niya. Hindi siya mahihiya na mag-participate sa mga activities na ibibigay ng teachers or kaya kung may activities sa school, hindi siya mahihiya. Unlike dun sa isa na na-isolate niya yung sarili niya. Usually yan kasi yung yun yung stage na kapag pinipili ng bata na nasa bahay lang, hindi siya lumalabas, hindi na de-develop talaga yung social skills. Tapos nagkakaroon talaga ng takot usually pag nakakita siya ng tao, natatakot siya, ayaw niyang lumabas kasi wala siyang socialization skills. Yun lang, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much po, ma'am. So yun na nga. So napaka importante talaga or napakalaki po talaga ng impact ng socialization sa behavior ng bata. Kasi yun nga, kapag lack ka of socialization, so mahiyain ka kasi hindi ka nakikisalamuha sa ibang tao or sa ibang bata. And then, if you are lack of socialization, kung lagi ka lang mag-isa, so hindi ka natututo ng ibang bagay. So just like Anna. So doon nga ni-rate yung ni Anna, napakababa nung rate ng niya, yung parang yung sa mental niya, napakababa lang. So yun, napaka-big ng impact ng socialization sa isang bata. So compared din sa bata na mahilig makipagsalamuha sa ibang bata, makipaglaro. So sila ngayon, sabi nga ni ma'am, sila yung mas bibo, sila yung mas active. Para lang sa sa school, iba po, sa school, sa isang klase. So may bata diyan na mahilig makipag-usap, makipaglaro sa classmate. And then hindi din diyan mawawala yung bata talagang tahimik lang, yung hindi talaga siya nakikipag-usap sa mga classmate niya, yung hindi siya nakikipaglaro sa mga classmate niya, or kaya maglalaro lang siya, may dala lang siyang laruan, yun lang yung nilalaro niya. So pagdating sa performance sa school or sa klase or sa recitation, sila yung mas mahiyain compared dun sa bata na na-express talaga yung sarili niya. Yun po. So dito sa video clip na to, so ito nagpapakita lang ko na kung gaano nakakaapekto yung isolation sa personal development ng isang bata. So eto, how does isolation affect the personal development of a child? So, there are factors. Okay, so yun nga, yung isolation napakalaki talaga ng epekto sa bata, sa emotional, sa mental. Ayan, so kagaya ni Ana, very naapektuhan talaga yung emotional and mental mental health niya. Okay. So ayan. So we have here factors that impact development. So the first one, we have the family. So sabi ko nga, socialization begins in our families. So dun sa family natin tayo yun yung yung pinakaunang social world natin or ng bata. So, sa family, dun natututunan ng bata yung language, yung values, beliefs, and behavior. So, dun nagsisimula lahat. Yung disiplina, so dyan sa family. So, peers, ayan, pag lumabas na yung bata sa sa first social world niya, diyan na yung friends, classmates. So yan din yung isa pang factor that impact development or social development. We have the disabilities, we also have culture, self-esteem, self-concept, society, and marami pa. So we have sources of socialization. So here we have sources of socialization. We have primary source of socialization. So ang primary source ng socialization ng bata or ng tao, ayan. So socialization begins in our families, whoever you are living with. That is your inter-social world when you are very young. So sa family ang primary source of socialization ng tao, yung pamilya, yung nanay, tatay, kuya, ate, lola, lolo. Okay, so sa family. So we also have your secondary source of socialization. So yung secondary source naman of socialization, we have the school and the community. Yan yung secondary sources of socialization. So socializing with variety of people with different races, religions, cultures, and etc. So dito sa primary source of socialization, so your first experiences with language, values, beliefs, behavior, and norms of your society, dyan nag-i-start sa family. So parents, guardians, yan yung unang teachers of everything. So from the small stuff like how to brush your teeth, to the big stuff like religion, the law, and politics. So dyan yan sa primary source of socialization. So dito naman sa secondary socialization, so the process through which children become socialized outside the home. So dito na tayo papasok na dyan yung sa school, community, yung sa friends, ganyan. So, and the process though which children become socialized outside the home within society at large. So this often starts with school. Family only, religion, law, and etc. So they are socializing with variety of people with different races. So once you go out of the world, you will meet many people. Ayan, with many background. So you will learn about gender and sexuality, social class, culture, and religion. So we develop our personalities and learn about our society and culture through social process called socialization. So we socialize with other people. Ayan, so when we are socializing with other people, we learn about their culture, their religions, and different races. And also, we learn other languages. Ayan. So, ganyan po yung sa socialization. So, eto po. So, what happened if you don't have people around you? So, ano kayang mangyayari kung yung bata walang nakapalibot sa kanya? So, what happened if you don't have people around you? Okay, so kung walang tao sa palibot natin, so walang tutulong sa atin para ma-shape yung pagkatao natin. Kasi yung pagkatao natin na-shape yan through the people around us. Ayan. So through our environment. Ayan. So mas nagiging confident tayo through our environment. Dahil sa mga taong nakapalibot sa atin, and then also mas nagiging isang mabuting tao tayo because of other people. Ayan. So social isolation affects our emotional and cognitive development a lot. So kung lagi lang tayong mag-isa, sobrang maaapektuhan yung emotional and cognitive development natin. So lalo na yung bata, kung yung bata lagi lang siyang mag-isa, so it will the emotional and cognitive development of a child will be affected. So okay, so the social process through which we develop our personalities and human potential and learn about our society and culture. So we socialize. So through socialization, we learn how to react with our environment. So through socialization, natututunan ng bata kung paano siya makikisama sa tao, lalo na kung kakaiba sa kanya or may pagkakaiba sila. Kasi dito nga sa mundo, hindi tayo pare-pareho. Hindi tayo pare-pareho ng religion, ng culture, ng ugali. Okay, so through socialization, they will learn how to handle their behavior. Ayan. So, kung paano nila makokontrol yung behavior nila. Ayan. So, we socialize by interacting with other people. So, who do we learn about the social world from and what people or institution? Who made you are today? Okay. So, hindi lang po yung home natin or yung family natin yung nagiging source of socialization natin. So we also have school. So school is not only for learning about different academic subjects. So hindi lang yan para matuto tayo or matutunan natin yung about our different subjects. It also helps us to become not just it's not just a classroom for academic subjects, so but also for learning about different kinds of people. Ayan, kasi makikisama tayo sa taong, or yung bata makikisama sa tao na may iba-ibang pag-uugali. Ayan. So, another source of socialization, yung media. So, ayan, yung media. So, media is also part of our socialization. TV and internet are huge parts of people. Ayan, so, yan yung naging parte na ng socialization ng tao. Ayan, so, and how we consume our media is affected by social traits like class, race, and age. Ayan. So for example, a teenager or 20-something is much likely to watch social media like Netflix and YouTube. Ayan. So yung social media, isa din po siyang source of socialization. So we can communicate through social media, and then we can also express ourselves through social media. So it's another source of socialization. Okay, so it is important. So socialization or social development is very important because we are shaped by other people and institutions. So next, so we also have here po, ayan, characteristics of social development. So the first one, social development begins with infanhood. So social development starts from the birth. Initially, the child has his first social interaction with mother, then with his other family members. Thereafter, the social circle starts expanding at different stages of life. So, yun nga yung family, yung pinakaunang social world or social or source of socialization ng bata. So, dyan siya natututo ng language, ng disiplina, culture, religion, ayan, sa family. Next, another characteristic, so social development continues throughout life. So, it is a lifelong process. Yan, yung socialization is a lifelong process. Next, the development or changes in social behavior continues with our experiences of life. So, simula pagkabata hanggang sa tumatanda tayo, so part ng life natin ang socialization. So, it is the result of interaction with the social environment. It depends upon our attitude and understanding towards the society in which we live, and also on the quality of interaction that we have with our social environment. So next, it helps in development of social quality. So accumulation of healthy social relation and social understanding help in developing positive social traits and qualities in one's personality. So developing positive self aspect is important for self-concept, the quality and amount of social experiences. So we have here three components of self-concept. Okay, so next we have the first one, we have the self-image. Next, the self-esteem, and then the ideal self. Okay, so these are the three components of self-concept. So self-concept is this is one of the impact of or this is one that affects the social development of a person. Okay, so we also have here, so the true direction of the development of thinking is not from individual to the social, but from the social to the individual. So what do we mean by this po? This is from Lev Vygotsky. So the true direction of the development of thinking is not from individual to the social, but from the social to the individual. Okay, so this quotation, ito lang. So yung quotation na to, sinasabi nito na we are shaped by other people and institutions. So kung ano tayo ngayon, yun ay dahil sa that is because of socialization. Okay, so the true direction of the development of thinking is not from individual to the social, but from the social to the individual. So sinasabi dito na napakalaki ng impact ng social development or socialization sa isang tao. So kung ano yung behavior ng isang tao, maybe it's because of sa environment niya or dun sa maybe it's because of sa environment or sa place na ginagalawan niya. Ayan. So next, social development is very important. Ayan. So why it is important? Okay, so human beings are naturally social. So it increases child's capacity to be successful. Okay, yung sabi nga kanina ni ma'am, so yung bata na mas nakikisalamuha, siya yung mas active, okay, at merong self-confidence or mas na buboost yung self-confidence. Okay, so dahil dyan, kung mas nakikisalamuha ka and then you know how to socialize with other people, kung alam mo kung paano sila pakisamahan, so it increases the capacity for you to be successful. So, and also it enhances mental health, success at work, and the ability to be useful citizen. Ayan. So, ito yung importance ng social development. So, ito din yung malaki din yung impact niya sa mental health, hindi lang sa mental health, pati din sa emotional development and also cognitive development of a person. So, social skills include various abilities such as communication. So, yun ngang bata na hindi masyadong, yung tahimik lang, yung batang tahimik lang, and then lagi lang mag-isa. Kung i-compare siya din sa batang mahilig makisalamuha or mahilig makipaglaro sa ibang bata, so sila yung, pag sa recitation, sila yung mas may confidence na sumagot pag nasa klase. Sila yung mas may lakas ng loob sumagot during recitation or kaya during discussion or may tanong yung teacher. So, and then sa communication din, sila yung hindi mahiyain. Hindi mahiyain na magsalita sa maraming tao or humarap sa maraming tao. So, yun nga, wala silang kumbaga, wala silang yung fear. Okay. So next we have problem solving. So yung social development, it is important. Ayan. So social skills, ito yung isa sa mga skills na pwedeng ma-develop or skills na pwedeng ma-achieve if through social development. Ayan, we have the problem solving and then decision making. So yung bata na mahilig or mahilig makipag-socialize, sila yung mas madaling mag-solve ng problem. And then, mag-create ng decision. And then we have the self-management and peer relation. So, yung mga taong yung taong nakikipag-socialize, sila yung mas marunong makisama or mas marunong makisama sa ibang tao na may mga iba-iba ding ugali or iba-ibang culture or religion. And then the skills enable an individual to build and maintain positive social relationship with others. So this social development is very important. So to build and maintain positive social relationship with others. So with your family, friends, ayan. So kung meron kang healthy or meron kang healthy socialization or kung magaling ka makisama, you will build and maintain positive social relationship. So maganda yung relationship mo sa ibang tao, hindi lang sa family mo, hindi lang pagdating sa family mo, kundi pagdating sa friends at sa ibang tao. Okay, so we also have here stages of psychosocial development. So, okay, this is by Erik Erikson. So, Erik Erikson is a single parent family. So, it's a Danish descent, born in Germany and Jewish family. So, si Erik Erikson po, so based po sa ni-research ka sa Google, so si Erik Erikson, so etong psychosocial development, ito yung naging kasi si Erik Erikson hindi niya po nakilala yung father niya. Hindi niya nakilala yung father niya. So yung identity niya, so gusto niyang malaman yung identity niya, pero hindi siya yung identity niya, gusto niyang malaman kung sino yung tatay niya, or kung ano pangalan ng father niya. So, pero hindi siya naging successful dun sa ano niya yon, dun sa mission niya yon, na alamin kung sino yung tatay niya. So, meron siyang gusto niyang malaman yung sa identity niya. So, ito yung naging central idea niya. Ito, yun yung naging central idea niya para gawin tong psychosocial development theory. Ayan. So, okay. So, we have here basic trust and mistrust. Okay. So, yung basic trust and mistrust, ito po, so it start from infancy to 1 to 2 years. Ayan. So, this one, eto. So, nagsisimula to kapanganakan to 1 to 2 years old. So, eto yung infancy. Okay. So, mistrust or trust versus mistrust. So, eto po. So, kung yung bata, okay, so kung yung bata nabibigay ng caregiver yung pangangailangan niya, so magkakaroon siya ng trust dun sa caregiver niya. Ayan. So pero kung yung bata or kung yung caregiver hindi nabibigay sa bata yung pangangailangan ng bata, so diyan madi-develop yung mistrust. So dito kay Erik Erikson or psychosocial development or sa basic trust and mistrust, ito yung ang magiging tanong dito is yung mapagkakatiwalaan ko ba yung mundo. Okay, ganyan. So, mabibigay ba ng mundo yung pangangailangan ko? Okay, so yan yung basic trust and mistrust. Kasi yung nag-i-start yung trust and mistrust, simula pagkabata, dyan, nadidevelop na yan. So, yung bata, kapag alam niya, or kapag umiyak siya, limbawa, gutom na yung bata, or kapag umiyak siya, and then, gutom na siya at nabigay nung caregiver niya, or nung parent, yung pangangailangan niya, so, madidevelop yung trust. Pero kung hindi, madidevelop naman yung mistrust. Ayan. So, sabi dito, okay, so, infant to caregiver bond. Ayan. So, the infant caregiver bond strongly influence an individual social development throughout the lifespan. Ayan. So, magkakaroon siya ng trust kung mabibigay yung pangangailangan niya. Okay. Next po, okay, so yung basic, so parallel po ito dun kay, dun sa theory ni Sigmund Freud na oral stage. Ayan, so, okay, so pag hindi nabigay sa bata yung pangangailangan, pwedeng ma-develop yung trust issue. So habang nagde-develop yung bata, pwede siyang magkaroon ng trust issue. Okay, so we also have po the next stage. We have the autonomy versus shame or doubt. So this stage po, nag-start sa early childhood this is early childhood, 2 to 4 years. Ayan, so ito naman, this is parallel to Sigmund Freud anal stage. Okay, so dito na nag-start na maglikot yung bata. So dito sa stage na to, so 2 to 4 years. Okay, so yung paglilikot ng bata, ito yung form of expressions ng bata. So, okay, so dito, madi-develop yung independence ng, okay, so dito naman, madi-develop yung independence ng bata. Okay, so ito yung hahayaan mo lang siya gawin yung kung ano yung gusto niya. Okay, so kung hindi man siyang papagalitan, so pwede siyang hindi siya masyadong magiging confident sa sarili niya. So hindi siya lalabas sa shell niya at masyadong magiging withdrawn. Ayan, so ito yung autonomy versus shame or doubt. So iisipin niya na or magda-doubt siya sa sarili niya or mahihiya siya sa kung ano man yung ginagawa niya. Okay, so next we also have initiative versus guilt. So dito naman sa initiative versus guilt, okay, so this starts, this is the preschool age. So it starts from 4 to 5 years. Okay, so dito na po nagpumapasok yung sa yung rules ng kung 'di ba yung mga bata dito sa stage na to, yung mga bata minsan ma-observe natin naglalaro sila ng bahay-bahayan o kaya nanay-nanayan. So, ito yung yung kung ano ba yung gusto nilang gampanan or gagampanan pa sa buhay. Okay, so yung purpose, yung po dito, yung pwedeng ma-achieve po dito is yung purpose. So ito ang gagampanan ko, kaya ito ang gagampanan ko sa buhay or ito ang gagampanan ko sa bahay. So yung ito yung yung stage ng bata na kung saan nag-a-act siya as nanay or kung ano pang mga rules na gusto niyang maging. Okay, so dito naman, next naman, industry versus inferiority. So this is the school age, 5 to 12 years old. So dito po sa this is parallel to Sigmund Freud's latency period stage. So, tinitesting yung competence dito ng bata dito sa stage na to, sa industry versus inferiority. So, dito, ito yung at dito na pumapasok or dito yung tanong na kaya ko bang panindigan yung role na to or yung role na gusto nilang gawin. So, dito din, magtatanong sila kung magaling ba ako o hindi. Okay, so dito din papasok yung yung mga rules na gusto nilang gawin. Ito yung industry versus inferiority. Okay, so feelings, kung yung teacher, halimbawa sa school naman, kasi school age to, so kung yung teacher hindi na-appreciate yung gawa ng bata or kaya yung family member, may mga negative feedback doon sa ginawa ng bata, so iisipin ng bata na hindi niya kayang gawin yung isang bagay. Iisipin ng bata na hindi niya kayang gawin yung isang bagay na may pinagawa sa kanya, tapos may mga negative feedback or kaya hindi maganda, so iisipin niya na hindi niya kaya, hindi siya magaling sa bagay na yun. So, pero kung yung teacher or yung parent may pinagawa sa bata at saka yung gawa ng bata na-appreciate or kaya maganda yung mga feedback, yung bata mas magiging mas magiging active, mas magiging independent siya na gawin yung isang bagay. So mas magiging confident siya na kaya niyang gawin yung isang bagay. So dito po yan sa industry versus inferiority. So yung industry, kapag yung bata, or di ba sa klase, kapag yung bata napupuri siya sa klase, parang ang galing-galing naman, ganyan, ang galing mo naman, mas lalo silang nagiging industrious. O kagaya ng kagaya nung sa tutorial, yung tutor ko, lagi ko po siyang sinasabi ng very good, ganyan, magaling. Ayan, so kapag naririnig niya po yung mga words na yun, mas lalo po siyang ginaganahan mag-aral. Mas lalo po siyang ginaganahan mag-aral at makinig makinig kapag tinututuran ko siya. Pero kapag yung bata po hindi po siya nakakarinig ng mga ganong parang magic words na magaling, yung mga yung keep it up, okay. So nice work, ganyan. So, yung bata minsan siya parang nagda-doubt siya sa sarili niya or kaya parang iisipin ng bata na hindi niya kayang gawin yung isang bagay or hindi siya magaling dun sa isang bagay. So, napaka-importante din kapag sa bata na sinasabihan natin sila ng mga ganong words. Kasi in that simple na simpleng pagsabi sa kanila ng mga ganyang words, nagiging confident sila and then mas nagiging industrious sila. Pero kapag yung bata hindi sila nakaka-receive ng mga ganong words or kaya minsan napapagalitan or kaya minsan parang hindi na-feel nilang hindi na-appreciate yung ginawa nila, nagkakaroon sila ng feelings of inferiority. So, imbes na yung bata, ma-develop yung pagiging independent ng bata, hindi. Parang mas babalik sila dun sa stage na dependent sila. So, kapag gano'n na yung bata na feel nila yung nagkaroon sila ng feelings of inferiority, mas magiging dependent sila sa, or maghihingi sila ng tulong pa dun sa parent nila. So, mas magiging dependent sila dun sa parent nila. So, ganun po yung industry and inferiority. So, hello po classmate, naintindihan po? Pasensya na.
Yes po,
Hello po.
ma'am.
Okay po. So, ganun po yung sa industry and inferiority. So, mas nagiging independent yung bata at nagiging industrious kapag nakaka-receive sila ng mga words na magaling, very good, o kung ano-ano pa pong magic words. Okay. So, next, we have identity versus role confusion. So, dito naman po sa identity versus role confusion. So, dito na po nagagamit yung mga natutunan since pagkabata hanggang sa tumatanda. Okay, so para mag-forge ang identity, so dito, okay, so kanyang identity, pag di nagawa ang magkakaroon siya ng identity confusion. Okay, so pag hindi na-forge ang kanyang identity, pwede magkaroon siya, or yung mga ginawa niya, pwede magkaroon siya ng identity confusion. So, yung basic strength po dito is yung fidelity. So, dito po, yung question dito, ano ba gusto niya or ayaw niya pag? Okay, so ayaw niya. Ano ba gusto niya or ayaw niya? So, dito po yung identity versus identity confusion. So, yung basic strength po dito is fidelity. So, yung fidelity, this is faith in one's own chosen belief or yung ideology. So, dito, mapapanindigan mo ba kung sino ka na hindi mo kinakailangan ang guidance ng nakakatanda sa'yo? So, dito na yung role, or this is adolescent stage na po ito, 13 to 19 years. Okay, so dito na magagamit yung mga natutunan ng since pagkabata mo hanggang sa tumatanda ka. So, okay, so ito na yung kung ano ba yung gusto mong gawin at ayaw mo. Okay, so that is identity versus confusion. Role confusion. Okay, next we also have po intimacy versus isolation. Okay, so dito naman po sa intimacy versus isolation, this is early childhood stage from 20 to 40 years. So this is having your own companion or loved one. Ayan, so intimacy. So yung intimacy, ito yung abilidad ng tao para i-fuse ang sariling identity sa iba without fear of losing his or her identity. Okay, so dito po, etong intimacy, ba ito sa immature infatuations ng adolescents? So, yung ano kasi, immature infatuation adolescents, yun yung very selfish. So, yung ano lang, own needs lang yung iniisip. Hindi yung needs ng partner or karelasyon or needs ng relationship. So dito sa intimacy versus isolation, okay, so ito yung pagkakaroon ng isang tao or this is having your own companion. Okay, so if hindi po ito ma-achieve, yung intimacy, pag hindi na-achieve, magkakaroon siya ng feelings of isolation. So, minsan, ayan, so, pero sabi minsan yung ganito, yung isolation, ayan, so yung gustong mapag-isa, kasi hahanapin ang sarili, ayan. minsan mas madidiscover kung sino ka. Ayan. So, pag nabalanse naman nito, yung basic strength niya is love. Ayan. So, ito kasi, it is about having your own companion, yung intimacy versus isolation. Ayan. So, kapag hindi na-achieve yung true intimacy, magkakaroon ng feelings of isolation. Yung i-isolate mo na yung sarili niya, mapag-isa na muna, mag-isip-isip, ganyan, or kaya gusto lang mapag-isa. Okay. So, okay. Sabi dito, ang sekreto sa long-lasting relationship, ayon kay, based kay Erickson, okay, so dito sa intimacy versus isolation, ayan, to have a long-lasting relationship, dapat best friend kayo ng partner mo. Okay, so this is intimacy versus isolation. Ayan, so dapat daw best friend kayo ng partner mo, hindi lang kayo yung mag-asawa or kaya mag-boyfriend or girlfriend o kaya mag-partner, dapat best friend kayo for you to achieve long-lasting relationship. Okay. So, ayan, sabi po yun ni Erickson. Opo, ayan. Okay, so next po, we have generativity versus stagnation. So, this is adulthood stage, 40 to 65 years. Okay, so dito po, okay, so a generative person, so yung generative person po, mas ano po siya, concern or mas nag-help to build and take care the next generation. So iniisip niya yung mga susunod pang henerasyon. Okay, so siya yung yung generative person. Okay, so yung generative person nagcreate ng ideas for para makakontribute sa ikakaganda ng society natin. So yun yung generativity or yung generative person. So yung nag-help siya to build and take care the next generation. So iniisip niya yung hindi lang yung sarili niya, pati din yung ibang tao or yung susunod pa, yung mga susunod pang henerasyon. So, okay. So kapag yung tao naman hindi nagkaroon ng care sa next generation, kumbaga hindi lahat ng bagay in-order kaya papunta sa sarili niya, yung tipong or nagiging self-absorbed siya or okay, so nagiging siya, yung makasarili, yung sarili niya nung iniisip niya. So yun yung tinatawag din pong stagnation. Yung sarili lang po, yung for example, feeling entitled. Alam lahat. And then alam lahat ng gawin. Or for example, feeling niya alam niya lahat ng gawain or kaya feeling entitled or kaya alam niya lahat. Okay, so yun yung tinatawag pong stagnation. So, imbis na mag-produce, hindi kasi nagdi-destroy pa. So, yung yung generativity, so ito yung or generative person, siya yung iniisip niya hindi lang yung sa sarili niya kundi yung susunod pang generation. Ayan. So nag-help siya to take care the next generation. Or nag-help to build and take care the next generation. So may concern siya. Compare dito sa stagnation. Okay, so dito naman po, ang strength na pwedeng ma-achieve po dito is care. So yun nga, may concern, nag-help. So yung pwedeng ma-achieve dito is care. Care for the next generation. Okay, so next po. Hello po, naintindihan po sa generativity versus stagnation po? Okay, so next po, we have okay, so dapat po balanse lang po. So kapag balanse lang po yung generativity versus stagnation, yun po yung ma-achieve na strength, yung care. Okay. Okay, next po we have ego, integrity versus despair. So ito na po yung maturity stage. 65 to death. Ayan, so dito na po yung, ayan. So kapag naging successful po yung isang tao, so ito yung ano po dito, yung integrity. Opo. Ayan. So kapag hindi naman po naging successful, so yung despair naman po. So dito po sa stage na to, so yung tao na may integrity, so yun yung nagawa niya lahat ng gusto niyang gawin sa buhay. Kasi matanda na po, diyan na yung ano natin, yan na po yung stage na maturity stage. Ayan. So kung nakikita niya na yung mga anak niya, maganda na yung may mga magandang pamilya or magandang buhay, or kaya nakita niya na yung mga pinagpaguran niya, or kaya yung mga ginagawa niya. Okay, so dito naman sa ibig sabihin naging successful siya, kaya siya nag-earn ng integrity. Pero dito naman sa despair, so dito, yung mga taong hindi naging successful or kaya may mga bagay sila na hindi nagawa, na gusto nilang gawin pero hindi nila nagawa. So, kaya nagkaroon sila ng despair. So, yung dito, yung strength is wisdom. So, yung wisdom po, ito yung natanggap na ang buhay na meron, or natanggap mo na yung buhay na meron ka, or may buhay na meron ka na dati ay nagawa mo na. So, ibig sabihin, okay, so dito po, ibig sabihin po, so nagawa mo na lahat ng mga bagay na gusto mong gawin sa buhay. So, ito po yung wisdom. So, nasa harap ka na ng kamatayan. Kasi this is the maturity stage, 65 to death. So, ito po yung last stage ng psychosocial development. So, ni Erik Erikson. Okay. Okay, so before I end my report, so I have here a quotation from Erik H. Erikson. So sabi dito ni Erik H. Erikson, so in the social jungle of human existence, there is no feeling of being alive without a sense of identity. So siguro nasabi to ni Erik Erikson kasi nga hindi niya na-achieve yung mission niya, which is to look for his father. Ayan. So hindi niya po kasi nakilala yung father niya. Tsaka hindi siya naging successful sa paghahanap ng kanyang identity. So sabi dito, in the social jungle of human existence, there is no feeling of being alive without a sense of identity. So mas maganda yung yung alam natin yung identity natin. Alam natin kung sino tayo and kung sino tayo. Ayan. So that quotations came from Erik H. Erikson po. Okay, so who can explain this quotation po? Baka meron pong gustong share about this quotation. Anyone po? Hello po.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello po. Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Wait na. Sige, basahin ko. In the social jungle of human existence, there is no feeling of being alive without a sense of identity. So, for me, it discusses or it focuses on the ano. Kasi we are not being hindi tayo nag-exist kung wala tayong identity sa sarili natin. Especially kasi ang social development is very important part or area ng buhay ng tao kasi sabi mo nga kanina ma'am while I'm listening to you, nade-develop yung isang tao through social environment. Kasi one factor that develops a person is yung social nga niya. So, kung meron kang identity, sorry ma'am, kung meron kang identity sa sarili mo na nade-develop through our surrounding, yun yung sinasabi natin na nag-i-exist ka. Kasi, di ba pa, mahirap naman kasi na nag-i-exist ang isang tao na hindi mo alam kung sino ka or kung ano ka sa mundong ito, 'di ba? So mahirap naman yung ganun. So dapat yung meron tayong pagkakakilanlan sa ating sarili para alam natin kung paano tayo makikipagsalamuha sa iba, kung paano tayo mabubuhay para sa iba or kung paano tayo matututo sa kanila, paano rin matututo yung mga tao sa atin, yung mga taong nakapaligid sa atin. So from that area or from that experience, malalaman mo na your existence is not just an accident, but you have that purpose in life na meron kang purpose sa ibang tao, meron ding purpose kung bakit ka may identity, merong rason. Like sabi nga nila, create tayo ni Lord because we have that kind of, meron tayong goal or meron tayong mission, meron tayong purpose in life. So, mahirap naman na nabuhay tayo nang wala tayong purpose, di ba? So, from that, i-quote ko lang, quotable quote sa Bible kasi, in relation with that, word of God. Create tayo ni Lord because meron tayong mission sa mundong ito. Just like now, meron tayong gagawin. Meron tayong maiko-contribute sa iba na yun yung magbibigay sa atin ng meron tayong identity sa sarili natin. And at the same time, malalaman mong hindi lang basta-basta na nabuhay ka lang. Meron kang purpose. Kaya sabi ng iba, 'di ba, masarap mabuhay kasi may purpose ka. So, wag nating isipin na kasi usually naririnig ko kapag merong parang wala akong kwenta, wala kang gamit or wala kang use, wala kang kwentang tao, yung gano'n. May mga naririnig akong gano'ng word or statement from other people. But the fact is, hindi lang nila nakikita yung purpose nila, hindi pa nila na-find out what is that in store sa kanila na merong purpose kung bakit nandyan ka, nabubuhay ka. Kaya nga meron tayong mga kailangang i-develop pa, which is the social skill para mas mabuo tayo. Yun po yung para sa akin, ma'am.
Thank you so much po, Ma'am Eileen. So, yun nga. Sabi nga ni Ma'am, thank you so much po, Ma'am. So, yun nga. Sabi nga ni Ma'am, if hindi natin alam kung sino tayo or hindi natin alam yung identity natin, so, parang nafe-feel natin na we don't exist. Ayan. So, we should know, we should know who we are, tapos kung sino tayo and also, sabi nga ni Ma'am, we have purpose, kaya tayo nabubuhay. Ayan. Thank you so much po, Ma'am. Ayan. So,
Welcome po.
Opo. Ayan. So, in the social jungle of human existence, there is no feeling of being alive without a sense of identity. So, this is, galing po ito kay Eric H. Erickson. Ayan. So, dito lang po nagtatapos yung report ko. Thank you so much po. I hope meron po kayong naintindihan.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much po.
Meron po. Very clear naman po.
Thank you so much po, classmates.
Thank you, ma'am. Congrats.